Hello everybody, Sam Burge here, and today I want to talk about my thoughts on the Part 4 Jason that's coming out today, Friday the 13th, October 2017. I want to talk about a few things and then I'm just going to sort of just discuss about it. This is basically all this video is going to be about, but one of the things that I like about this Part 4 Jason is the significance of his story. A lot of you who have never watched the movies, Part 4 Jason has a lot of importance, I'd say, in storyline to the Jason persona. One of the things is Part 4 Jason is where the signature axe wound to the head appears, which you'll see in a lot of the other Jasons down the road, is that big split on his forehead. That has been one of the more significant markings of Jason. So that's one thing I like about this Jason, is that the fact that it's sort of like his trademark scar, which you don't see a lot of horror movie characters pass over in the movies, but with that one, it was like kind of like the significance of his change when Jason started evolving from this woods. I don't know how to describe it. He was like a hill jack in the woods, and when he got that scar, it was like his significant change, his transformation. That's where I felt like he became more of the unstoppable monster at that point, and that's what I like about it. Another thing that I like about this Jason also is this Jason is the one that meets Tommy Jarvis as a kid, which I think plays a big part in the whole entire series and the game, because in the game, Tommy Jarvis at the age he is good when you're wanting to, when you're playing, if you want to play traditionally how it should be played. Tommy Jarvis should be paired up when someone's playing as Part 6. But we all know that Tommy Jarvis is that second wind character in the game. But I mean, logically, that Tommy Jarvis goes to Part 6. While Part 4 would be young Tommy Jarvis, which I don't think they're going to incorporate a kid into a game. But I'm just saying that's some of the significant importance of this Part 4 Jason. I'm really excited. The design of it was, I think, really nice, done well in taste. Wasn't bad, wasn't horrible. It was actually pretty interesting to watch the trailer. I mean, yet again, like I said, this character sort of carries off from Part 3 design with the hockey mask, the green dickies, the gray dickies, and I mean by clothing line. That's what was so, significant about the characters, though. The top and his top clothes and his pants. It's just like, it's there. So, not a whole lot of change design-wise, but, I mean, there's a lot of significant difference with these two characters. I've seen the trailer, and I don't know how to really say. I only watched the trailer because I didn't want to know any of the stats of this Jason just yet. I don't want to know the stats of this Jason. I kind of want it to be a surprise. I want to go into this game not knowing and just give it a try. Later on down the road, if I get the chance, I might do a review where I'm actually playing as him and talking about how he plays. That's just a maybe if, depending if I get the time, but I will sometime in the future do some gameplay with this character and just talk about it. But right now I'm just talking about the unknown, because right now this character to me is kind of an unknown. Like, I don't know what basis he's going to sit on. I don't know what his strengths or his weaknesses are. It's just all I know is one thing is his weapon. Yeah, I was going to bring this up a little bit earlier, but I'm going to say it now. The pig splitter is an excellent choice. I think it was a good choice of a weapon to give this Jason. Because really, honestly, in Part 4, he doesn't have a whole lot of weapons. He uses a variety of weapons, but one of them, for the hardcore fans, I believe, will notice that the pig splitter is sort of a homage to the meat cleaver to the head. When the guy's asking Ted, have you seen the corkscrew? And they do that whole scene where the meat cleaver just goes right on his head. My thoughts on the pig splitter being the weapon is actually it's pretty fond. I'm fond of it pretty well. One thing I'm glad they didn't go with a regular meat cleaver, because I mean, could you imagine a Jason with a short ass knife trying to bust down a door? The pig splitter, if anyone who knows what a pig splitter is, this is the weapon of choice when in slaughterhouses, when they, decide to split a pig open. I mean, basically the name is very right on with what it's for. It's there to split a pig in half. I mean, the pig is dead and gutted. It just helps when they separate, because when you see in horror movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where they got the two animal carcasses side by side, but they're two halves separated, that's what the pig splitter was used for. I've seen in the trailers one of the kills. I think it was badass. I loved it. I cannot wait to try those kills out. I can't wait to, all in all, I just cannot wait to try this Jason out. So far, my top 3 Jasons I've liked to play as has been Part 6, Part 3, and Part 2 were my particular favorites to play as the most. And I'm kind of hoping that this Jason brings something new to the table and can take, another place in my favorite Jasons. I mean, I'm very excited when I seen that the Part 4 Jason was coming out. I was kind of glad, a sigh of relief, because I've heard talk about Jason X, Roy, or even Jason from Frey vs. Jason, and I am just so relieved to find out that Part 4 got the place to be this new downloadable character. I am excited. So all in all, I got high hopes, high spirits that this game does a lot better with some of the patches. It's not as bad as it was before, but I'm hoping like there's some new patches now coming out with this download. That's what I'm hoping for. But I mean, we can only wish for the best. But I would like to thank you all for watching this video, and here's a bonus. When I was playing a game, I finally found my first Pamala tape. So enjoy the Pamala tape, and have a nice day.
Mommy, help, Mommy, help me, Mommy.
Ma'am?
But it couldn't have been him, I kept thinking. It had to be just me imagining, when you hear a voice sometimes in your head.
Captain, I'm gonna get Mrs. Voorhees some water. Why don't we take a few minutes to...
So I didn't go to my baby, because I thought he was safe. I thought he was sleeping cozy in our cabin. But none of them were doing what they promised me. Jason was left all alone. They were not protecting him. They didn't care.